That was a weird blink. Antidotes, that's never a good sign. Repair kits, that's alright. Can I... Oh, there you are. No, I cannot leave here. I wish I could have... That dude's dead. Whoa, hello, that's crashed. I wish I could swap out my dude. I forgot to do that while I was in the town. Tempted to go back and do it, but I'm gonna give this place a shot first. Okay, I saved after the trial.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away.
Whoa.
No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold.
What?
The Selkath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere. And the Selkath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries.
Whoa.
They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them. So we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks. The Firaxa out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Selkath. Like us.
Yeah, let's get you out of here.
Back to the surface, yes. No! There's something out there. It got the other submersible already. We can't leave until you do something. Blow up the entire station, maybe. That might distract whatever it is long enough for us to escape to the surface. But all the machinery and stuff is in the southern half, and that's been flooded. There might still be environmental suits around, but the Selkath might have laid their eggs in them.
Ew. Why would they do that?
No! I locked the door so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for. If you go in there, you're dead. You're all dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
Well, bummer. I was hoping to ditch this place. And, go swap out my dudes. Juhani's fine, but Jolie is fine. I'd just rather not have the droid with me. Whoa. Money! Thermal detonator. Interesting. Yep, can't go back. What did that say? Oh, submersible. Maybe I will want my droid for this. Haha, just kidding. Okay. Central storage. Vent gas into the room. 0 spikes. Sure, why not? Alright. That was easy. West storage. Okay, we'll hold on to that. No, 3 spikes, not worth it. South hallway. 3 spikes, not worth it. Ooh. Yeah, deactivate the shield. Thank you. Okay. Environmental suit containment? looks pretty empty to me, actually. Oh! Yeah, do not overload. 4 spikes. Yeah. I get the same experience from killing them this way as from killing them manually, so... Alright. Let's get an area schematic. Oh, I already opened that. Never mind.
Yes?
Can I open the door, please? Oh, that's not the door. It's over here. Haha, just kidding. Oh, it's not that big. That's what she said.
See what you got.
Is that it? Okay. This leads all the way down through there, but it's all interconnected. I need to go this way first.
I think I've been poisoned.
Pressure door. Obviously don't want to do that yet. So this leads into this hallway, which leads into these rooms. I think I'll go through here first. All the little rooms. I think I've dealt with most of the stuff in here, so... might be more straightforward. Hello!
Now you get it.
Alright. Oh, it didn't knock him back. That's weird. Remains. Interesting. Actually, no. Disengage. That and that.
What?
Well, alright then. I thought they were going to be harder than that. Alright. Not a big deal. I'd like to go in, thank you. Oh! I don't know what that was, but it didn't really hurt. That was weird. Scientist's memo and a sonic emitter. It's around here somewhere. In response to those Firaxian sharks outside, I managed to whip up a little something in one of the workrooms. This is a sonic emitter which should scare them off. The sound seems to work a lot better underwater than through air. And if you fix it to the outside of an enviro suit, just push the button every time they get near and you'll have no problems. Huh, he wants a raise. What was the other item I picked up? Oh, the sonic emitter itself. Okay. Never mind. Next room. Hello.
Nice. Here.
That wasn't using any of your force. What is up with you? That should have eaten up like all your force power. Improvised energy cell. Whimpering?
Is somebody out there? Fishy, 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 come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Nothing here. I'm safe behind my walls. Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. Walking fish next. Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food. When the Selkath went insane and started killing everybody, I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me. No, that's what the others said. Mercenaries like you, but they're dead. The Selkath ate them. Lunchy munchy. Only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive, where the KotOR is. Few fishies there, but many, many, many fishies in between the water. Don't know. Go ask them. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We fell to the ground but survived. Fishy fishies, though, they just got hungry. No, that's only the ones left in the south.
And I can't force persuade.
No, only...
Interesting.
Bye-bye. Go look for fishy people. They'll chomp and bite and chomp and bite. Food for fishy. That's you.
Interesting. Okay.
Here.
I guess I don't get the same experience from killing these dudes. Maybe I should have done it manually. Another scientist. Ow. Another scientist memo.
Here.
Huh. Okay.
Take that!
Alright. That is a big old fish. Hello. Okay. So that wasn't too bad. Energy projector? I don't know what that's for. Where is this energy projector? Melee upgrade. Oh, alright. Cool. That'll work. I've gone everywhere, haven't I? Yes. Airlock. 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 Alright. Just open the door for argument's sake.
Here!
Or not. There we go.
Here! Here!
Just open it.
Yes?
Thank you.
Sure. Sure.
That's right, they leveled. I forgot about that. Hahaha. Just kidding. Treat injury. We'll leave it there. Melee weapon focus. Yeah, let's do that. Master speed, Night Valor, force immunity, stasis field. Even better. Force wave. I think I'll go with stasis field. Improved caution. Improved blasters. Dude, this guy's got like nothing left to learn. Reduces dependency with dual wielding. I'll give him that. He uses blasters a lot now. Alright, so now that I have the Enviro suit, I should be able to go out. Well, hello. Eesh. 2. Ha! This is funny. I survived. Hi.
Who's there? You're not Selkath, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew? I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Selkath killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Selkath swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong, somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Selkaths. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay. I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the KotOR harvester they built on the edge of the Hrakert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed Selkath mutants running around looking for dinner.
Wow. Calm down, bro.
I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the KotOR harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the Selkath. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
I don't think you're gonna make it, honestly. But good luck, buddy. Ah, pressure door. Map it out. Thank you. This is gonna be a tedious video. Oh, this is a dead end. I guess that's up there, maybe? Alright, let's head to the far right. I haven't seen any sharks yet that I have to use this sonic emitter on. I hope they're more than one use. Otherwise, I think I only have two. And that will be a problem. Welded door. I'm assuming that means I can't get through. Yeah. Hello? I don't think I'm going to be able to use mines down here, actually. Man, and I thought this was slow before. Although this does kind of remind me of The Abyss. That's a movie I haven't watched in a long time. I should go back and watch that. Then I should watch Fifth Element, Event Horizon. God, what else? Contact. That was a good movie. A lot of plot holes, but I don't care. It was still good. It was still cool. Alright, so that's the survivor, huh? That sounds better.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with... Ow! Ah!
Alright. Now I don't have to deal with him. Wow, it kills them straight up. God, I thought 2 was... I thought hitting 2 was gonna activate it. Hitting 6 activates it. Oops, it's 2 in my inventory. Never mind. Just kidding. Oh, I can get in here. Hello. Hello, fishy. Hello, fishy, fishy, fish. Fishy, 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 fish. Boo. It's like I'm almost using, like, force kill on them. Hiya! This does damage somehow. Where does this go? Interesting. Oh, yeah, it's just me, isn't it? Oh.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Selkath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
60 seconds to complete depressurization. 54 seconds to complete depressurization. 48 seconds to complete depressurization.
No. The Firaxa will get us. No, the Selkath are coming. No!
No! No! Ah!
I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just scared.
When the Selkath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Firaxa and sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Selkath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Selkath outside the doors every once in a while, and strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm KotOR Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Hrakert Rift project. We had a secret agreement with the moderates in the Selkath government. They knew that Manan could not survive independently if the Sith were victorious.
Those thugs would wipe out the whole damn planet just to get at the KotOR.
So the Republic approached them about making this secret installation to harvest more KotOR, where the Sith couldn't see us. But all that went horribly, horribly wrong.
Yeah, what did happen?
We don't know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift, near the vent. Then there was this rumbling, and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Selkath started screaming too. And they turned on us.
Interesting.
It was like they couldn't control themselves. Like the sound that the monster was making in our heads drove them insane.
Well, maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift.
It could have been. It might have a lair in the Hrakert Rift near the KotOR vent. That might explain a few things too. Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the KotOR. It would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. But with KotOR as a food source...
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know. It must still be out there.
Out there, waiting for us.
The Firaxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
The repellent we made was supposed to drive Firaxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the KotOR.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do. You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Firaxan drove all the Selkath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main KotOR harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Firaxan shark.
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
Yeah, how do I do that?
You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million Sangin, a liquid at about 4 million Sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
I'm gonna destroy the machine, actually.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the KotOR. You'll have to break into the computer on the harvesting machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure up to the point where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the KotOR. You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the right choice.
Oh, I'm gonna. Well, I don't know if I am, but I sure as hell am gonna make the right choice for me. There's another pressure door.